Hello, today is Friday, January 31st, 2020, and my birthday was on January 5th, 2020, and I was 66. I'm 66 years old now, and my niece Victoria and her husband Scott and their children William and Clara gave me a electric teapot, a Black & Decker, for my birthday. Um, I'm going to that's why I'm doing this video, to thank them for it, and also uh, to show you what I do with my coffee pot when I make my coffee or tea or hot chocolate. I used to do it, and I still do, in the microwave, heat my coffee up, but or tea or hot chocolate. But what I do is normally normally the coffee is the one that gets cold. I drink the tea right away and hot chocolate, but the coffee normally gets cold because it sits there in my cup for a while and then it gets cold. So I go to the microwave and put it in there. Now, if it gets down to half a cup, I'll turn my electric tea kettle on and pour the hot water from there. And so what I'll do now, what I did was I did a video just now, and I demonstrated the coffee, pouring it into the cup with the got the Maxwell House coffee there, and I put it in. I put the. I said I'd go into the living room and bring my coffee pot and put it at the table. And when I did that, I put it on pause. And so when I went to turn the laptop around to face the living room, I accidentally hit the stop button, so that turned it off. And so I wouldn't be able to go back to the same video I was doing. So now I'm doing a brand new video. So I've got these cups with the circles on them. They're plastic, but they're thermo. They have you can put hot water in it, hot beverages, and it keeps it hot, or cold. It keeps it cold. So what I'll do with this, I'll make not hot, but cold iced coffee. So I'll put the ice cubes and the milk in it. Normally I drink my coffee black, but for iced coffee, I'll add the milk and also sugar. With my coffee, I drink black. Okay. So in my herbal tea, I don't put milk in it. I put just sugar, and with my black tea, I put milk and sugar. So what I'll do is I'll make another cup of coffee. Oh, what I'll do is put the coffee pot on and let it heat up. Now it's already hot because it was heated already, so it'll boil again. It doesn't whistle. The coffee pot, it's a Black & Decker. It doesn't whistle, but it shuts off automatically when the water's boiled. And normally what I'll do is if it gets hot and it's still boiling, I'll turn it off anyways. Which is nice about it. I could take my coffee pot and put it in the living room on my table and serve coffee or tea or hot chocolate from the table. So because I guess it's hot, so I'll feel it. Yeah. So here it came up. So it's not electric base. At nighttime, I unplug it from the wall, and then in the morning I'll put new fresh water in the pot. Empty the old water out. And here, I'll bring it closer and you can see the coffee pot. There. And here's the back of it. It's got a circle when it means it's off. And then you press down and that means it's on. It's got a line, like a number 1 or something. Or just a line. So can't really see the inside of it because I got water in it and I can't tilt the water out, but that's what the inside looks like. Bring it out to the light there. It's stainless steel too. Okay, so I'll make my coffee. Turn my back to you. I'll put about a teaspoon and a half in the cup. I like strong coffee, but I don't like it really like it's mud, coffee really thick. So I'll pour it in. Okay. Stir it. And there's my coffee. Okay, so I'm going to turn the laptop around and bring my coffee pot to the table with my cup of coffee. Okay, so I'll put this on pause. Hi, I'm back. Okay, that was just a short second. So I'm going to bring my Black & Decker electric teapot kettle in to the living room and drink my coffee from there. My niece, Victoria, and her husband, Scott, and their children, William and Claire, bought me the Black & Decker electric teapot for my birthday. So thank you, Victoria, Tori for short, and then Scott and William and Clara. I'll be right back. Okay, here I am with my coffee pot and my coffee. I'm going to sit at the table. Now, the bottom isn't hot, so I can put it on the table. And the bottom of my cup isn't hot, so I don't really need a coaster, but sometimes I'll put a coaster on the table. And then so here I am having my coffee. And I have the blinds shut, but I can open them. Okay, I could probably open them from the bottom, pull them up. Let's see, just want to go straight. Okay, and then I can close the top. And okay, so there. Mom would love to, in the 1960s, have an electric tea kettle to make her tea, and she would have loved it to serve her guests over and family for and friends for tea in the kitchen in Detroit at our house. She would have loved to have a coffee pot like this that shuts off. You could put it on the table after you take it from the base where it's plugged into the wall. And she would love to have a tea kettle like this because she drank a lot of tea. I think that's why she lived so long, because she quit smoking in her 70s, and then she, or was it her 80s? She quit smoking in her 80s, early or later 80s or whatever. For about 7-8 years, she quit smoking. She passed away on August 3rd, 2015. She was 95, and she was in a nursing home in Ontario, Canada, in London, at a nursing home there, close by where my sister lives, and still lives. And she was there since winter of 2000, Christmas of 2007, in a nursing home. And she passed away there on the 3rd of, on a Monday, 3rd of August 2015. So she was in there for more than 5 years, but she had to quit smoking. But I think that's what prolonged her life, not smoking, and also drinking a lot of tea throughout her lifetime. Okay, so I'll turn this off, the video, in a little bit. And I can pour my tea like this and pour it in. It's full already, so I guess that's it. Well, I was going to say something else about my mom. I can't remember. I missed her a lot, and so I could remember a lot of the good times we had together when we were kids, and my sister and I and my older brother, which was not his real mom, it was his stepmom and my dad's first wife, Madge. So he was like 18 years, born in 1936, and I was born in 1954. So there's a lot of years between our ages. And my sister was born in 1957, and her birthday is next week, February 5th. So I guess that's it. So I could did I bring the coffee pot? Yeah, I think I did. Did I? So I'll show you again. Here's the coffee pot. It says, where's it say Black & Decker? Black & Decker right there. And I'm going to have my iced coffee later. And I'll go get it now. And I'll put some ice in it and sugar. And I'm all set to go. Okay. Here's my iced coffee right here. Iced coffee. Did I tell you that these cups I bought quite a while ago? They're plastic and they're thermal, so you put hot water in it and it keeps it hot. And you put hot beverages, and if you put cold beverages in, it keeps it cold. So this has got milk, sugar, and ice cubes in my coffee. Mmm, love it. Okay, so I can bring this to the table. Since I didn't sit down. And I've got cake too. I made a cake, a spice cake yesterday, or was it the day before? And also I made a cake when before. I think it was when my niece came over and her husband, Victoria and Scott and the kids, recently for my birthday. So I had a cake then. I think I can't remember if I made it uh, for them or I had some left over. So I don't know if they had cake or not. We went out to eat at Freighters. I can't remember what day it was that we went, but it was this month, January. So okay, so I'm going to say bye. And thank you again, Tori and Scott and William and Clara for my coffee pot. Or coffee pot, it's actually not a coffee pot, it's a tea kettle. You can make coffee out of, can't make coffee inside it, but you put the water in and make instant coffee. It saves on my new microwave oven. I had to replace my old microwave oven recently because it went on me. I bought it in 2017, and end of 2017, so I had to get a new one. So, anyways, thanks again. Uh, I can't think of anything else to say. I don't want to leave anything out other than uh, I live in my apartment facing the street, Continental, and not the parking lot in our apartment complex here. We have a 12-unit apartment complex, and I really like the view. And they have burning bush shrub out there, but grows pretty high, so they keep it trimmed down low. There's two of them out front next door to my apartment here, and also the birds. I have a shepherd's hook, two of them actually. One's taller than the other one, and I sometimes put my chimes on it in the springtime, the summer, and then the birds laying on top of that. And also on the burning bush shrub, and I get my camera out and I take some pictures. And there's a tree right there. I don't know what kind of tree that's called. It's a short little tree. Looks like a shrub more or less, but it's a tree. So it's nice to be able to sit here and and drink your coffee and look out the window. I'd love to have a window in my kitchen over my sink, but I got a mirror. I believe that I got that from my dad and mom. It was their mirror, and I got it from them. It's a pretty big mirror. You've seen it earlier in this video with me in the kitchen, me standing in front of it by the sink. So I guess that's it for my video on my birthday present from my niece Victoria and her husband Scott and their children William and Clara. Thank you very much. I had a really nice birthday. And Christmas too with my family, with my sister Debbie and her husband Dale, and also my other niece, my oldest niece Tara, her husband Daryl, and their children Avalon, Lachlan, and Quinn. Really had a nice Christmas. We spent it together separately in December. All the visits were here in December to Port Huron, Michigan, where I live. Okay, take care. Bye.